I talk to a lot of fishermen that really enjoy using light gear to catch their fish. And I'm not talking just panfish or smaller trout, even for larger game fish. Now, there is a limit to using light gear outfits. For example, I would never encourage someone to fish for muskie using an ultralight, because even a small muskie, if you take a long time to bring it in, the chances of survival decrease. But for fish like walleye, pike, smallmouth and largemouth bass, it's fine to use an ultralight. And that's one of the reasons why Barb and I are using ultralights today. Now, the two ultralight outfits that we've been using are designed to be used with line from about 2 to 6 or 2 to 8 pound tests. For example, this one that I'm holding up in my hand is part of the Rapala series, and it's called an F2. And F stands for finesse. So the 2 for a 2-piece spinning outfit. This particular one is 6 feet long and it's rated for line from 2 to 6 pound test. And you can see that I have one of the smallest Rapala reels on here. And it's loaded with 10-pound test braid, which is pretty heavy line, even though it's only rated for 2 to 6 pound. But remember, the diameter of this 10-pound test braid is only 4-pound test. So you're fine using it. Now you'll notice that beside the rod being light and being short, that this one has a split grip. So we don't have a full handle of cork here. That means that it's going to be extremely sensitive. And the other one that I've got here is also a split grip. This one is part of the Avantis line, and it's rated for 2 to 8 pound test. So this one is a little bit stiffer because it's rated for 2 to 8 pound test. If you look at the tips and I shake them a little bit, the one on the right is a little bit softer. The one on the left, you can see, doesn't wobble as much. So it's a little bit stiffer action. So this one is great to use too. And again, I've got that small Rapala spinning reel on there with 10-pound test braid. But either one of these outfits are extremely sensitive because of the split grip. And also when you get a fish on, it really amplifies the fight, even if it's a smaller fish. And the way our fishing has been today, all of our fish have been from about 17 to about 26 inches. So those are really nice walleyes that most people will use medium action spinning outfits to catch them. But you know what? With ultralights, they're even more fun. And we haven't really lost any fish. Well, we've got some weather happening. Barb's got a rain jacket on. I was about to ask for my rain jacket, Barb.
Yes.
And you know what? Maybe if you don't mind getting it for me.
Okay.
Because I can see the rain is a little bit heavier. And if you don't mind just passing me up the net, Barb, it's right there beside you.
Okay.
You know, some of the best walleye fishing it is when it's really overcast and a little choppy and wavy. And that's what we got right here. This guy's all rolled up in the line. Oh, come on, a little closer. Perfect, got him in the net. Barb, look at how light colored this one is. I'm gonna hold him up. He's almost white and black. Just gonna try to get my hand underneath him. I mean, all the walleye we've been getting have been so chunky, very healthy fish. You know, ever since they implemented the slot limit in a lot of the northern lakes, the walleye fishing has been so good. Look at, nice size fish, Barb.
Beautiful.
Healthy. So you can catch these fish all day long. You know, we've been going anywhere from about 18, 19 inches right up to about 28, 29. There he goes. And he should take off. He's right-sided. I'm just going to touch him with the rod. Because usually when you touch them by the tail, they take off. And you're going to see him go. There he goes. And while we do that, I'm just going to get my rain jacket on. The one thing you have to do when you travel to northern parts of Canada is definitely be prepared for different weather. So Barb and I always take our rain gear. And this shouldn't last too long because we've got like a broken sky. But you can see behind us that gray color is not fog, it's actually raindrops. But it's not going to keep us from fishing, right, Barb?
No.
We're just going to keep at it.
Absolutely not.
Because the conditions are actually perfect for walleye.